Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Michael Marek, the head boys basketball coach at Saline. How's it going?
Doing well, doing well. Thanks for having me, Casey.
So, pretty good. So, off to a pretty good start on the year, and you got some pretty big wins against a lot of teams I'm familiar with, and of course you as well in the KLAA. But I just talk about getting some big wins, and starting the season off the way you guys are.
Yeah, I think that's huge for us with this 4-0 start. We have such a young team with seven sophomores up on varsity. So to be able to come out and to win and learn at the same time typically does they don't go together. But we had our backs against the wall in a few of those games, and we were on the ropes, and we just had to find a way to win. And credit to our guys. And I tell our guys all the time, it's because of how close they are and the chemistry. They've played together for so long that I really think that makes a difference when things get close there down the stretch. There's no finger pointing. Everyone just rallies together and finds a way to win. We're far from perfect. We have a lot to work on. But like I said, to start 4-0, that's a nice feather in our cap moving forward.
Yeah. So yeah, just kind of talk about some of the guys that are making big contributions to your to the team right now.
Yeah, obviously, Jonathan Sanderson. He's been the guy for us, which is not by surprise. I mean that kid he works on that game of basketball all the time. He loves
Yeah.
the game. He is a typical gym rat, 24/7. So he's been our catalyst that we've kind of been riding offensively. But we had a couple other guys step up too. Tommy Carr, LaDanian Woods had really good games the other night against Skyline. Lincoln Keys has been a force down low for us. And then Peyton Wyden, he's kind of our unsung hero, kind of just the glue guy that does all the little things. Those are our top five starters. And then we have a few guys that come off the bench that can hit some shots for us. Caleb Washington, Brad Leventhal, Chris Katuna. And then Isaiah Harris is another one who comes in and just kind of a glue guy, just bangs down low and plays hard. And I really like the pieces we have to the team this year.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, as I think you guys are starting to get into red play in the SEC. The league's always tough as you know. There's a lot of good teams. And you just beat a good one last night, a few nights ago with Skyline. What's the league looking like so far with everything?
Yeah, league's going to be tough this year as always. There's never any easy nights or nights off in our league. Skyline was a good one that we beat the other night. Pioneer and Huron, they're both going to be really strong this year. They return a lot of good players. But we can't take any nights off. We have to be ready to play every night. We hope to be one of those top teams, but we have to continue to grow and get better to accomplish our goal of winning the SEC.
Yeah. So going into the next few weeks, kind of talk about the next few weeks you guys got for your team so far.
Yeah, we play Monroe tomorrow night, another SEC Red game, and then the next 3 weeks after that we play one game a week for 3 weeks, just kind of how it works through the holidays. And we go to East Lansing, which we're looking forward to that game. There's a lot of polls that have them in the top five in the state, so we're curious to see where we stack up against them. And then we play New Haven in a showcase game, and I last checked, I believe they're 5-0 too, so they have a good record. And then Flat Rock, who's another really good team. So after that league game against Monroe, then we have three tough non-conference games that we're looking forward to.
Yeah. Okay. So going into this season, a lot of questions were made about some of the rule changes this year. Overall, how do you think that's going from that side of things?
Yeah, with the big ones, the two free throws, there's no more 1-and-1s. Fortunately, I think we've been on the better side of that down the stretch with teams having to foul us and us not having to foul. So I think that's worked for us. I don't see a huge difference in that. You got to make free throws down the stretch, whether it's 1-and-1 or two shots. So it's I like to be winning towards the end. That definitely helps, but I don't think it's a huge difference.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, Michael, thanks so much for the time as always. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you, Casey.